and it's nice to finally get back into some Webtoon reading. And this has somewhat been planned to be done for quite a while, and it's nice to finally get around to doing this. So, in today's readings, and I know I don't usually do things at this time, and I appreciate all who managed to make it to the live stream. As in this live stream, I'll be going through the first 10 episodes of Uriah. One of the things that I've spoken about and personally enjoyed in relation to the series with Jaime when we did the live stream, or when I did the live stream with him. So now let's get things prepared to go through the first 10 chapters or first 10 episodes of Uriah. And after Uriah, I'll be covering the first 5 episodes. And yes, that means we will be returning to episode 0 and then moving into the first 5. So let's get to it. And as we begin, we've got Uriah. Drop, drip, 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 drop, drip. Shoosh, shoosh. Of course, more drips and drops. And of course, one of the main characters to this series. And we start to see him, and we've got a bit of a huff, and he begins to wake up once again. So starts to turn on his side, realizes that, well, he can't quite get himself out. Stuck in a car. Some more breathing. We see a bit of a alcohol can there. And of course, the character realizing what's happening. They start to try to get out. And we see these birds, as I brought up before in regards to when I first covered this on the channel. I noticed that these birds play quite a role in the story. So I thought by going through the first 10 instead of like the first 20, you'll get to see why I enjoy this like the first time I read it. And of course, we get a lot of the landscape, of course, the light flickering, the character to which we don't know yet. This which was shown earlier or shown once before. And until the character moves to the road and he asks, "Where am I?" Looks around, happens to see someone, see quite a bit around him. And the look in those eyes. Until we see someone riding their bike. They brake, swerve and avoid hitting him. And then they bring up, "Do you have a death wish or something?" Stomping over, "Don't force strangers into your poor life choices." And then we start to realize, oh, they've missed some things. And one of the first questions is, "Do you need an ambulance?" And then it's, "Hey, What happened to you? I and they have a bit of a cough, a flinch, and they start to notice that there's like some strangle marks. And then they bring up that they're going to untie the character. It tells him to stay still. Finally gets untied. Slight shrug, and of course, we see that the character's got a bit of an injury. But still unknown as to how that injury has come about. And the person talking to him is, you might want to wash their hands after that. And we then move on to the next episode. Jumping into episode 2, we have the characters, and we've got like a bit of a blank face as well. These characters don't really know each other. We return back to the wound, and of course, what was brought up in the last episode is back in this one. You might want to wash your hands after that. And a bit of a humph. That looks like that looks really painful and in need of attention, as the character looks as if to say, what? So they're not quite caught up with what's happening at the moment. I doubt it's a good idea to ignore it. Can I please have a look? Hesitating as they glance over at the person who's wanting to have a look at it. Trying to be gentle. Did an animal do that to you? And all we know is that the answer is no. A slight twitch. And a question being asked, can you move your hand? Somewhat in response. The bleeding stopped thanks to the duct tape. That's good. But covering the wound with it, it's going to hurt like hell when it's time to take it off. Hate to say it, but if it wasn't you, it looks like someone wanted to hurt you more than help you. And a bit of a gulp from the character. Could you please tell me what happened? And at the moment, they're just thinking to themselves. We get a bit of a blur and thump. And we get like a bit of an idea of what could somewhat be connected to what happened to this person. A lot of thumping. And as he tries to recall, they respond, I don't remember how. And they respond, okay, that's all right. You'll remember eventually. Tell me your name. And as they respond, my name. That's odd. I can't seem to remember. As he huffs, we get a response from the person who's with him. Watch your step. As they respond, sorry, my head really hurts. And they respond, it'll be okay, with a slight pat on the back. And they say, all right. And they call themselves, you can call me Natalie. And I'm going to help you. We'll start off by calling an ambulance. And they realize their phone is gone. And it's, what are we going to do? Hey, don't worry. That's not enough. That's nothing. I've got a motorcycle. I'll take you to the hospital. So things get prepared. We start to head towards the east gate. And we get a bit of a response from the person riding the bike. That's odd. They don't usually close this early. And no one's here. And I hope they haven't changed the schedule. And we get a bit of an idea of what the temperature is as well as what the time is. There are 2 gates through. Let's check the other one. As we draw closer, they check the south gate. And again, it's closed. And they realize they shouldn't be closed this early. This doesn't make any sense. Then we've got the F word, fucking. And it's, we're on an island. And they respond, yeah, a private one. And the look in the person's eye, the look private, then why are you here? Looking for open roads, obviously. I'd like to ask you the same, but you can't remember, can you? And they shake, sigh. Damn it, we're stranded. What do we do now? Peek. Slight fidgeting. Bit of shaking. They sigh to themselves. I have a new plan. I know a guy who, as odd as it seems, lives up there. I promise you, he's a good guy. I promise he's a good guy. We can borrow his phone and we'll get you warmed up while we wait. So they head off on the motorcycle once again, and it's hold on. And as we can see here, we get a bit of an idea as to one of the reasons why it's closed. Being a bit of bloodshed on the island. So moving into the next episode 3. And as we move into episode 3, we continue on. And we get them going over to look at the walking trail. We need to travel on foot from here. How much further is it? Asks the unknown. Not too far, says the other character, or says Natalie. You think you can walk for a while? And they respond, sure. Good, because we're going up there. And he points up towards the trail, he brushes his hair, and it's like, oh. Reaches out. If you're afraid, you might trip, and you can hold on to my hand. Thank you, that's kind of you. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. Come on, before it gets too dark. As we continue, we can see it's a bit of a full moon in the story. As they go up the trail, and we get the return of these birds again. The other character having a bit of a huff and puff as they catch their breath and they slip. Natalie turns, or the character that calls himself Natalie turns. You need a break, and it's like, yeah, catch your breath. And the response is, "How are you feeling?" And it's like, my head hurts. And I guess I'm a little dizzy. Presses towards his face. As they sway, catches him again. And it's, that's dangerous. Are you alright? And they respond, hey. A response, hey, wake up. Shit, he's really passed out. Okay, we'll do it this way then. Huff. Okay, just need to take one step at a time, and we'll get there eventually. And they say, Jesus, climbing up. That's wipe. And we still get to see the character. They still try to attempt to wake him up. They grab their phone once again, and it's from their friend called Liam. Who they dial. They say hello. And it's, hey, Liam, I need your help. And we start to, it's urgent, and we get to see the character of Liam. What did you do? Well, just meet me at the walking trail. And of course, we see the character burning some stuff off. It looked like he was some pages or some books. Yeah, what happened? And don't call me back. What? Go to silent. Just my luck. Waits there with the character. Guess we wait. The return of those birds once again. And he realizes that, they realize that there's also some bruising on the character's back. And we have the birds fly by. And it has the word murderer engraved. Doesn't mean the character is or isn't. We don't know. In the 20 that I've read of this, it's still hard to tell. So it's going to be very interesting just to go through this again. Who knows? Maybe there might be some clues in this that I might have missed first time around that I'll actually catch and see this time around. So moving forward, and we start to see a duck once again. And we see this character. Do you like the rubber ducky? And this is sort of like linked to the main character that's in the story. And they're speaking to him, and you get to see, no? Okay. I think it's kind of cute. So we're getting a bit of a look in regards to the character that showed up in the first and appears to be somewhat the main character in the series. This is just like you. And it's, where are you, little buddy? Are you hiding again? And of course, we have this character once again. As they start to look through, knock, knock. Hello? You in there? They try to slip away and hide. Buddy! And as we can see here, there's something wrong with either this woman or this child, or are they actually related or not? And we start to see some pictures, and it really delves into some of the psyche as to what's happening in this story. And of course, they find him, and it's, you refuse to talk to me. You won't even look at me, yet I'm so kind to you. Why? They fidget. What do you have behind your back? Can I can I please play with this boy? Says the character. Hmm. And she's like, Tisk. And we hit the character. She pulls him away. Bump. That's not why you're here. You know that. So stop. Just stop. Why? Be good. They start to tear up. And of course, we see that bloody duck again. They start to cry. And it's there, little child, my little boy. And it's no. They get pushed, get away. She grabs, get off me. And there's a bit of stuff that's happening. So you just found him on the side of the road, and Liam turns up. More or less, come on, help me lift him. I'm fine. Let go. He kicks, and it's like, huh? Away. And it's, he's dreaming. Hold him tight. Yeah, I was just startled. And we start to see a slight tear from the character, and we move into the next episode. So, halfway done for this story. And I must admit, hey, good to see you, Ed Brewer. I hope you're doing well, and thanks for dropping by. Just doing a bit of a Webtoon reading of a series that I started reading a while ago, and I know I've read like the first 20 episodes of this, but I don't mind rereading this series again, just for the live stream. And it's nice to be able to share this with the audience and with the viewers. But I did sort of notice something as I did go through this story so far this time around, and there actually seems to be a bit of a difference between these characters that we see here. Um, with the character that's in this Uriah that we see at the beginning here, of course, they start to move inside, and we've got things that represent somewhat the angelic. And it's like, thanks for the help, Liam. And I'm sorry for dragging you into this. And of course, we've got that main character who we saw at the beginning. Now, I have to ask you another favor, actually. I told him I don't have a phone, and I'd like you to do the same. Phones are traceable, and we can't risk being found. Also, call me Natalie or Nephilim around him. We're resorting to fake names? Great. And I'm just saying, it'll be best for us and for him if he doesn't know who we really are. So let's call you Christoph for now. Sure. But if you ask, here's the problem here. Besides, I don't want to imagine what he's been through. So you see why I couldn't just leave him in that condition. And of course, he rubs, at least wear your helmet when you go out tomorrow. You can never be too careful, right? Especially after making such a foolish mistake. Yeah, sorry. We start to see some of the things happening in the scene as things continue. The character of Liam, now going by the name of Christoph, in the presence of the main character. What are you waiting for? Hold him down. And they start to prepare to fix up what's happened to the character in regards to their hand. This was your idea, right? And they start to get things prepared, flip him over, press on him, they grip him. Can't believe I'm doing this. And he starts to go through, freeze up the duct tape. And of course, this thing gonna hurt a bloody lot. And you can start to see it in the character. And they blink. They see this angelic type figure. And the response, you're heavy. Then the look, what are you doing? Hold him now. And they start to get things prepared to change it over. Who are you? Shit, that tape's adhered to his wound. This is going to hurt. What? What are you doing? Squirming, ow. They try to grip, let go. You can see that they don't want this to happen. They scream, stop. As it gets torn off, you can see some of the marking that's on the character. And finally, we move into the next episode, episode 6. Just a little past the halfway mark. And we move into the character screaming as they start to go in and clean it. Stop struggling. We need to clean it. And it's like, no, it hurts. Please stop. We can't stop it, you idiot. Ow. They tie the hand up. Please. You have to stop moving already. It's going to hurt. And you can see he's trying to kick himself out of it. I'm going to disinfect it now. So hold still. Bit of pushing. The hell you are. Let me go. They grip the hand. Start to disinfect. It starts to spasm. Once it starts to kick in, he's crying. And is it over? Then it's no. We still need to stitch it. And we get a no, no, no from, and I'm saying no. Naphtali looks him in the face. Look at me and listen. Breathe in when I tell you and breathe out when I tell you. It's simple, right? Breathe in. As they start, he inhales. Good. And out now. I said out. Good. In. In. Inhale. Out. And they stitch up the wound. And of course, things continue. You did it. Awesome, kid. This guy here, he's a friend of mine I talked about. I'm Christoph. Heard you can't remember your own name. That's unfortunate. I got some painkillers for you. It's ibuprofen. In Australia, it's heron blue, so it's probably not strong enough. But that's all we got. Let's get you washed up next. And they start to move. Up we go. Watch your step. On your way down. Yes, yes. And they start to go through. See how things are going in the live stream and who's in the cut, who's wanting the chat. Why would she bring a stranger here? She's been too nice for her own good. Is she lonely? As Liam looks, grabs his phone. The boy was really bruised up. He's going to bring his problems here. And he looks to a picture. We don't need more problems. I don't care. He's what he's been through. And then drops his phone. And attempts to destroy it. I'll have to get rid of him before whoever did this to him finds us. And now the next episode. 3 more left after this one. We move forward. As we go downstairs, we see the character. And it's put into a bag. I'm really sorry for putting you through that without your consent. You fainted before, and I was worried the wound was making you sick. And then you woke up. I understand that wasn't your decision. I understand that wasn't your decision for me to make. But you have some cuts on your back that will need to be disinfected as well. My back? Yeah, you hurt yourself when you fainted in the woods. Oh, take a nice shower while I prepare. I won't peek. I can do it myself. Seriously, I don't want to leave you alone in here. What if you faint again? Sit on the stool in the shower. And if you trip and hit your head, I'm not treating you again. As they go, they have their wash. And he sees the mark where it says murderer. But is he? Or is that what we're meant to believe? We go further through. Does the cut look bad? And as they start to clean it up, he's flinching. Is it deep? Nothing to worry about. Face that way. Gets cleaned up more. Hey, do you actually not remember anything? Shakes their head, but you start to see this flashback again. I vaguely remember her, so nothing from the attack? Not really. Mum? I guess we all think about our mums when we're in danger. Probably no surprise that you remember her, I mean. Mums are great. And he's like, I don't know. I think mine mostly scared me. Scared you? Yeah. It's so odd. Thinking about her makes me more scared than what I was when you stitched up my hand. I'm sorry, Natalie. I'm a mess. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. Slide. At least she's not here, if that's any comfort. Yeah, that's true. Starts to look. Say, is she the one who did that to your hand? And we just get a blank look, and it's like, Mum? I do feel anxious when I think about her, almost a little sick. These wounds, they're clearly bite marks. I don't want to think about it. It starts to see the duck again. The look in their eyes. And now to episode 8. My goodness. This story really knows how to grab you in. And we're not even at the end of it yet. So, another 2 more episodes, and we'll be beginning the next one after this, which will be Lalins' Curse, and covering the first 5 episodes. So, after this, we move into here. They see the duck again. They start to shake, and a bit of a gulp. Peeks back and realizes the duck isn't there. I mean, could a mother even do that? It's disgusting, right? Maybe she did. I know it's unsettling, but maybe your mother did do that to you. Can you remember? No response. Rubs the temples. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember, honestly. And since I can't remember what happened, I'd prefer to think that she didn't. It feels less revolting. Understandable. I'm sorry for pushing the question. Um, do you know how old you are? Hmm. I'm 19. I'm not sure why I remember that, but I remember that it was important. Maybe I just turned 19, and that's why. No way you're 19. You act like a kid. What do you mean by that? Never mind. You know how old you are. That's progress. So, how old are you? 21. You're not that old. I'm sorry. For what? Well, I'm sorry that you've had to take care of me. You shouldn't have had to. I should have. I mean, Jesus. Thinking aloud to themselves, why would you apologize for that? You have nothing to be sorry for. And of course, we see his face and his bruises. I feel bad for holding you down whilst Christoph was treating your hand. Don't make it worse, okay? Now clean up already. You could use some rest. Something about his behavior is off. He didn't ask about my missing phone earlier, and he hasn't asked to borrow Liam's yet. And he agreed to follow me, a stranger, to an unknown location. How can someone be such a pushover when they're not even a kid? And he's back. Fuck, how do you even explain that? Right now, the safest thing is probably not to mention it. He might freak out and possibly become dangerous. It's safer to take advantage of his amnesia. I better not tell Liam either. He might do the unspeakable. I just need to get this boy to a hospital so that Liam and I can move on. Character? What date is it? It's August 17? August 17. August 17. August 16, 15, 14, 13 maybe. You were right there? It's the 13th. My birthday was August 13th. Oh well, that's good. Your memory is recovering. Yeah, I you okay? You got quiet. Yeah, I just don't remember celebrating any birthday. You remember that too in time. Now hurry up before there's no water, no hot water left. Yeah, and we start to move back into the past scene again. And we see the main character, which is the main one in the series. And they've also got a bit of a bruising here on their own hand. So they've copped some abuse. Very sad. And of course, the way the window looks, as if they can't escape. Moving into episode 9. Second last episode before we start moving into Lalins' curse. As we move forward, we come out of the dream. We'll come out of the flashback. We see the character once again. Was I locked away? And of course, getting some stuff on his back. But in the memories, I can't be older than 5. As they think to us, maybe I was locked away for a long, long time. My memories are thankfully returning, but you can certainly see that there's something up with the woman. I'm not sure if I want to remember. Thank God my body doesn't hurt that much anymore. Must be thanks to the adrenaline. But it will probably come crashing down later. I just want to sleep and pretend that none of this is happening. There, we're all done. Get your clothes. Let's get you some clean clothes next. So they start to move out of the shower. And we start to see some of the things that are happening in the top. The broken phone. The character at the beginning. It broke when I tried to repair my scum-ass car. Laptop. Sorry? I asked if you have a computer. And he starts to grip. I haven't had a computer for some time. Sorry. Creak. I'm sorry, I didn't know about Christoph's phone. I found some blankets in the closet. Now you can sleep warm. Cut that. Listen, I still have my motorcycle. Every morning at 7 o'clock, the siren goes up. The gate should be open by then. We'll hear it loud and clear from here. And when we do, I'm taking you straight to the hospital. All right? Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. Turns to peek. Eh, he might be scary, but he's nice. He was the janitor before the church closed down. The property owner pays him to stay here to watch over the grounds. Hey, I know you're anxious, but you're safe here. Since we can't leave until tomorrow morning, we might as well get a good rest. You look like you could need it. We'll sleep outside so you can have this room for yourself. You okay with that? Yes, thank you. They nod. Switch off the light. Night. Close the door. Although I want to, I probably shouldn't sleep. I don't know if I can trust them, but I'm so tired. And I guess they've only helped me so far, just not in an expected way. But they could have at least warned me before ripping that tape off. And we get a bit of a somewhat dark scene coming again, and finally moving into episode 10. And after this, we'll be moving into Lalins' curse. And as we start to move into episode 10, he sees the picture of the woman holding the child. He steps over, wants to pull it down, and we get another flashback. Somewhat once again, he steps back. It's, you okay? And it's put, and we have Naphtali saying, "Yeah, I just hit the table, still a little dizzy. Maybe you should lay down." Yeah. What did you do? And we see the character. What did you do to make me fear you so much? As they begin to suck their thumb a bit, you start to see the outside of the church. And we have Naphtali talking to Liam once again. Something's wrong. Siren hasn't gone off. It's only been half an hour. Delays have happened before. I'm going to investigate it anyway. Keep an eye on the boy while I'm gone. Wait, you're going to leave me with Mr. Thumbless? He's storing like a chainsaw in there. I doubt he'll wake up before I get back. Fine. Just be careful. And wear your freaking helmet. You have to keep your face hidden. I know. Cut it out. See you shortly. Sigh. We start to return. I should probably check on it. Check on him. And we start to move closer, and the character is gone. Well, he thinks the character's. He's not here. And that's where we'll leave it. All right, now we'll start to move into Lalins' curse. And starting once again from the first, starting again from the top. And as we start to go down, we get the splashing, the character as they start to look through, moving into the location. We get some creaks, person taking photos, bit of a brush, and we see the cat make an appearance. And it's like, meow. And it's like, phew. Step forward. Go a little bit further. I guess I shouldn't go further. They see, put something down, and we look through the window. They pull out the camera. Hope I got what I saw out there. And we start to see, hello to all Charter Dimension viewers. Today, here we go into the woods of Lalin, a town in the northern Spain that, according to legend, is cursed. That's too far back. Last month, a strange murder happened here. Could it be related to the curse? Crack. Huh? This shouldn't be it. Hola, is somebody there? We start to have a bit of a look through the footage. And back to this amazing scene once again. And it's like, oh my gosh, what is that? Wait, I saw it. Paused it. There. I knew I wasn't crazy. There was actually someone following me. This is great footage for the show. Let's go back and thump. What the? Maybe it's just a storm. Step, step. Step, step. Look outside. Thump. Okay, calm down. Just a storm. This is all for the sake of the show. Crash. Tap, 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 tap. Wait. Where am I? Wasn't this supposed to be the exit? Fuss. Ooh, what's that? What is happening? I need to get out of. Blood? Tremble, tremble, tremble. Right. And we start to see it change. Stop. No. Tremble, tremble. There's no exit. Step, step. Push. They take a fall. As things progress. Boss, she's coming back. What? Where am I? The ambulance won't take long. We found you on the outskirts of Leyland. Please don't move. You are hurt. Can you tell us what happened? What happened? I was researching these woods as a part of the Charter Dimension. We were going to do a special show about the town and the curse. and all things strange happening here as a result. Then something started following me in the woods. I tried to hide in an old building, but things got strange and I'm not sure. I don't remember. How did you get out of the forest? I don't know. I'm sure she imagined all those things. She just hit her head hard. Who decides to go into the forest at night in this kind of stormy weather just to chase after imaginary ghosts? Excuse me? My job is to record paranormal phenomena, and I'll do it even if it's dangerous. So stupid and irresponsible. I don't care what you think. I recorded everything. Huh? Where is it? Another day gone. We should go back home, Coco. It's getting late. Yawn. Woof! Coco! Oh. Coco, don't do that. You are stronger than you realize. Oh, what's this? Lalins Curse by Isabel Terrell Martinez. That's episode 0. Let's move into episode 1, the first episode of this series. So, with things continuing, step, step. You start to see the main character. Cling. I'm Herm. David. Uh, do you know what time it is? Sorry, Mum, I lost track of time. Well, you should eat your dinner now. We already did. If there's any food left, because this is the last flan. Hmm. Gasp. You're so cruel, Felix. Eating my flan. Hey, your mum told me I could get anything from the fridge. So now it's my fault? That's not what I meant. Your dad is working today too. Yeah, and there wasn't much in the fridge, so. Oh, so since you're here, today's Sunday. Yes, and Quarta Dimensions on TV today. Reference to Cuarto Milenio, Spanish TV show that explores topics of conspiracy, ufology, or parapsychology. Wait, that one ghost show that always scares you? What? No, I'm not scared of ghosts. Oh, please don't lie, David. The show isn't just about ghosts. They talk about all sorts of interesting things like UFOs and conspiracy theories. The ghost stories are honestly a bit creepy, but I'm not a child anymore. I'm not scared. Yeah, right. Anyway, I'll quickly eat dinner and then we'll watch the show. Okay, but I don't want you going to bed too late. Don't worry. Tap tap. I guess I'll watch the show with him a little so he doesn't get too scared. Haha, thanks, Felix. By the way, are you going to sleep over? No, I don't want to bother you more. I already had dinner here. Don't be stupid. You're practically part of the family. I want to be home when my dad comes back from work. Thanks, anyways. Oh, no. No problem then. Giggles. Leyland's curse. Creak. Zip. Ah, cool room. So, how was your day? Did you find any UFOs? Nah, those are too hard to catch. Aw. But it was nice to watch the stars. I drew some stuff too. Oh, let me see. Okay, there isn't much though. Some constellations and some aliens. Orange aliens this time. I know, right? There is a really cool reason for that. Hey, I didn't. Don't worry, Felix. I'll explain. So, that grey aliens are called that because of their skin is grey, right? But there is a new theory that says their skin can change colour. When they come into contact with our oxygen, they turn orange because. What is this? Looks pretty damaged. Yeah, I found it in the woods like that. David, you need to stop picking up trash from the ground. It's not trash though. I thought somebody might miss it. If it has some recordings or photos, I can return it to the owner. Hey, it's got an SD card. It's all scratched and wet. I wouldn't suggest putting it into your PC. Well, we can check it later. Quarter dimension starts soon. I guess I have no choice. Let's see what's dumb things. It's not dumb. Beep. Poof. There we go. Welcome to the mystery ship. Join us today for some unbelievable stories. One of the Kawasa Dimension's biggest passions is to explore various magical places of our beautiful Spain has to offer. Today we'll take a look at one of them who had a mystifying experience. Please welcome Monica to Mystery Ship. Hello, Ika. A pleasure to be here. Yes, just a few days ago I went into a particular mysterious town. On the surface, it seemed pretty normal, but when I started to dig deeper, I found that was far from the truth. I discovered tales of curses and murderous demons. Wow, sigh. This place I speak of is located in northern Spain, a little town by the name of Lalin. Lalin? Huh? Our town? Oh gosh. I hope I can get through to the next couple of episodes because this is going to take a little while. I found out about Leyland when I saw the news of a murder that occurred there a few weeks ago. I didn't think much of it until they interviewed the witness. That summer night, she went into Leyland's woods with a friend. But like a scene of an outdoor horror movie or something, attacked them. The witness described a small blood-soaked figure with red eyes, horns, and a tail. She claimed that she had stood face to face with a demon. A demon, interesting. And this isn't the only thing that happened there, right? This strange murder isn't the only case of a mystery paranormal phenomena occurring here. There. Some even say Leyland is cursed. What? Says David. Cursed? That's insane. Paranormal activity near us. What could it be? But we also know that people can easily imagine things, especially in a dark forest. That's why you want to be sure to do your own research. Felix, did you know about this? A demon in our woods killing people? I did hear something about a murder in town, but a demon, that's stupid. Those don't exist. And Leyland being cursed, that's so dumb. You can't believe everything they say on TV, David. Shh, that's right. I went into Leyland's wood that night, and it's very strange and scary. Let her finish the story. While I was recording, I felt I was being followed, and I'm sure I saw some red lights like eyes watching me. I ran away, but I had an accident and hit my head, so I don't remember much, unfortunately, and I lost my camera too, because I'm sure I recorded some evidence that night. Wait, she lost her camera? Are you telling me that this is her camera? Right, people wouldn't leave behind expensive cameras, but the camera and SD card are broken, so what does it matter? I'll plug the SD card into the computer. Maybe it's not broken, but it might break your computer. Oh well, have to take some risks. Imagine if the footage has evidence of supernatural phenomena. I don't care about my computer if I can have that. Do whatever you want. Do SD card. It works. Looks like it. No name MP4. Oh, there's a weird video file, and it's probably corrupted too. Hope it's not cursed or something. Hey, look at the date, huh? 1998. Is that even possible? Our birth year? I don't know. I'll check the most recent file first. Nothing. Felix, don't creep me out. I was kidding. So, what a disappointment. Oh, it's not normal since you know that the. Shut up, they exist. I'm sure the evidence is on the other file. Wait, we don't know what that file is. Then let's find out. Zap. Oops. Look what you did, David. What did I do? I told you that damaged file could break your computer. You shouldn't have opened it. I didn't know that could actually happen. I hope my parents don't get too angry. Grrr. What the? Why are you guys screaming? Dad, you scared us. I'm sorry, I wanted to see if you were alright. David, what did you think finding something in the dirt would put in DC was a good idea? Sorry, Dad. That's exactly what I told him. Well, I'll try to find some free time to fix your computer. Now, you need to go to sleep. It's late. That's a nice idea. Yeah. We start to move towards the end of the story. And we have Felix beginning to go home. David looks outside. I was so close to finding something interesting, but everything had to break. What happened to that woman in the night in the woods? Is it true that a demon murdered a person there? Is our town really cursed? I want to know what's really going on. This could be a nice opportunity to do my own research. I can be a paranormal investigator. That is so cool. This would make for a an absolutely great manhwa and prove the existence of those. Yeah, that would be so cool. Lalins curse. Finally, moving to episode 2. Ring, click. Sees dog. Just a little more. Whoosh. Okay, Coco, you win. I'm up. Good morning. We get to see the date. End world aliens? 95 days left. Lalins curse. Gets changed. Makes his way out. Well, we're leaving. Have a nice day at uni. Did the ghost let you sleep? Of course. I told you I'm not scared anymore. Oh, what a big boy you are. Yes, I am. Adios. Ciao. David, are you going to have breakfast? Yes, I will eat something fast. Eat well, okay. Drip. This strange murder isn't the only case and paranormal. Some even say Leyland is cursed. Dad, have you ever heard of Leyland being cursed before? No. They say curses make strange things happen. Like a few weeks ago, someone was murdered and people say it was a demon. Weird things, I don't know. Leyland is very normal. The murder you were talking about was just a fight between gangs. Fight between gangs? That's not what they said on the TV last night. Well, that's not everything the TV always says is true. I see. That's weird. Jump club. Dad, I'm leaving. Okay, take an umbrella. It's raining. I'll use the hood of my jacket. But you're going to get wet from these kids. David takes a ride on his bike. So the official version is that it was a gang fight. That's completely different from what I heard yesterday. Which is true? And is the town's curse a real thing? Man, that is awesome. That is something happening in Leyland. I need to tell everything to the others. We could be paranormal detectives. And maybe I can be the leader? No, 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 no. What's happening? Huh? Felix, what? Ah, son of Satan. There's a son of Satan down there? Tick, tick. Well, someone's scared of bugs. Squish. Man, those disgusting cockroaches. I can't stand them. You're welcome. Why do they have to be everywhere? It's because of all the rain. They just keep pouring out. See? There are more. What weird behavior. They are walking in a line. I really don't care. Let's go. They are going to the farm. Maybe there's something dead inside. I'll take a peek. Give me a second. Well, wait, we're going to be late for school. Oh, don't worry. It'll only take a minute. Empty. Then why is there a lot of bugs? That can't be normal. This guy. David, come on. I'm going to get sick standing here. Okay. I'm coming. Don't worry. Knock. Knock. David! What the heck are you doing? I'm sorry, Felix, but I heard knocking from this window, but there's nobody there. That's simple. I'm sure it was just the rain. No rain. No, rain doesn't sound like that. It sounded like a person. And who was it? A ghost? Please. You always have a vivid imagination. And it's running wild now because of yesterday's show. I guess. Let's go. We're going to be late for school. Okay. Next episode. Episode 3. Alright, it shouldn't be long and this will be finished. So, as we start to go further on. Hola, Toby. Sup? Hi. You guys are late. What happened? Just David being David. Hey, it's not my fault. It's not all my fault. I had to save Felix from some cockroaches. Then I checked out a nearby farm and heard a knocking sound. But Felix was like, no, it's your imagination, blah, blah. And I'm wrong. Well, David, a big imagination is a great thing. Whatever. You guys will always be skeptical. Tobias, why are you guys still here? You should be in school. Sorry, Mum, we were talking. Don't worry. If we hurry up, we won't be late. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, just don't be late. See you later. They move on. Snap. Of course. Toby, huh? Your mum is a cop. Yeah. I need to ask her something, can I? Ask her? Glance. Hmm. I don't think that's a good idea, and she isn't in a good mood this morning. Just tell me, and I'll ask her later. Okay. Lalins curse. Layland's cursed and a murder committed by a demon. Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, isn't it incredible? It's pretty hard to believe. It's bullshit. Oh, cool scene. This would make for a pretty decent slice of life supernatural manhwa series, I reckon. Definitely enjoying this. Yeah, the witness saw a creature that looked like a demon. Why is this so hard to believe? Maybe the shock of her seeing her companion dead made her imagine things, or she was drunk, or the reporter exaggerated the whole thing. Drugs? Exaggerated it? Why? She went into the forest too, and she also saw something. It also fits, it all fits together. David, both the witness and the reporter were in the woods at night. And being there at night, your own mind can easily play with you and make you see things. Okay, you know what? We will investigate this after school, and I'll prove to you that something odd happened. Felix and Toby. Okay, fine, we'll have a look, but how about a bet? Rush. A bet? Of course, otherwise it wouldn't be fun. If there's nothing supernatural involved, you'll clean my room for a month. What? And you'll do my homework for a month. What? Fine, but if you lose, you'll be the ones cleaning and doing my homework. Deal. This is so cool. And people can totally understand why, and no doubt people can totally understand why Webtoons is doing so much better than not manga, than modern day comics. Well, only 2 more episodes left, so the quicker I get through this, the quicker I can move on to other things. Yeah, me to ask my mum about the murder and this curse? Yes, please. I'm counting on you. Okay. We need to know exactly where the murder happened. Punch! I know that it is Monday and it is early. Neither you nor I want to work on the 17th century lyrical poetry, but it is what it is. So open your books to page 47, and whoever speaks will have to leave the class. What a bad mood. What do you think she hates her job? Lopez. First warning. Felix gets into trouble. Tick tock, tick tock. Star Wars. Things progress throughout the day. Through the subjects. Ring. Spanish class. If Spanish class was tough, math was a killer. And on top of that, the Spanish teacher said that we're having a test. We have a test. Felix, yes, it's next week. It's funny that she didn't take your phone. By the way, what do we do now? If we go outside, we'll get wet. We could go to the piano room. That's an idea. Although, if it keeps raining, we won't be able to investigate this afternoon. No, please stop raining. Investigate? Is that where Felix been texting me about? Hi. And we see a couple of other friends. But is it really okay to go to a crime scene? Well, if it's been long enough since the crime, it shouldn't be a problem. Doesn't matter, we're going anyway. I'm not sure about this. I want to see if there's real blood. But there's still blood. Honk. Eric! In theory, the scene should be clean. In theory. Well, maybe we can find something that shows it was a demon. Well, we had something, but you broke it. What? Oh, yeah, the SD card. Haha, man, that's why you need to save copies of everything. Whatever. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think there might be something supernatural? Well, if there wasn't, it wouldn't. It would be boring, right? So let's hope there is something weird. How about you, Cody? I don't know. I just think it's a terrible idea. What if something bad happens? We could be involved in a really big mess. The police could tell us off, and we could even get arrested. I don't know the idea. He deflated. Nothing's gonna happen. For real? Now? Don't you think going into the woods could be dangerous? The murderer is still out there. Call me a coward, but I just can't see any good in this. I'm with Cody on this. But don't scream, please. You're worrying too much. Do you honestly believe that a murderer would show up when he's clearly outnumbered? That's true. Also, it'll only be a while, and we aren't going to be there at night. Everything will be fine. Okay. God, how easy you are to convince. When do we go then? After lunch? Or after 6 p.m.? After my siesta? Siesta or nap? How long do you sleep? 3 hours? Fucking lazy. My nap time is longer because my body needs it. Any problem? Then it's decided. 6 p.m. at the woods. Crucero. Calvary sculpture. Let's do this. Yay! Ouch, a pull. All right. Oh, second last. Hey, good to see you, Romeo. I hope you're doing well. I'm just reading through some Lalins Curse. I'm presently up to episode 4 in it, and nice to see you being able to make it. And I must admit, I do quite enjoy the story. And this is actually like a first time getting a proper read through of the story. That's why I decided to cover the first 5 episodes or the first 5 chapters, including the beginning one. Nice to hear. And before that, I also read the webtoon of Uriah. And I've got a link to that in the description. In fact, I've got a bit of a link to both of them in the description. So whoever decides to check out this live stream and they want to follow along with what I'm reading through. And I must admit, this is really fun to read through. I do like this story of Lalins Curse because I do actually like supernatural type stories. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. As things begin for this episode 4, before we move into episode 5, we have the character of David returning with his dog. We go past that farm again, to which he remembers where he heard the knock. And then he thinks, my imagination, I guess. Lalins Curse. Son of a bitch! Felix, what's going on? A fucking cat. That's what's going on. Damn, Felix, you need to cool down. I hate them so much. But what did it do? This. Luckily, it doesn't look seriously. It just bit its wing. So what are you going to do? I'll take care of it until its wing is healed. Seriously, every damn time I look through the window, I see cats messing with the crows. Not all cats, I mean. I never met a nice cat. Is Coco coming too? Of course. She can definitely help with the investigation. Won't you, Coco? You're a good girl. Okay. The art in that panel is like a horror story. Yes, it is. I know I don't normally do live streams at around this time, but I needed to catch up in regards to the area of webtoons on the channel from when I did the last webtoon one, and that was quite a while ago. And so I made a decision that I was going to do a bit of a reading through some webtoons that I've come across through Webtoon online. And I must admit, these are absolutely incredible. You might actually enjoy Uriah as well if you check that out. And when I first read through Uriah before covering it on the channel, I ended up reading through, say, the first 20 chapters or the first 20 episodes through about in around an hour. I enjoyed it that much, and I'm not big into sort of like horror thriller type stories personally, but this one really grabbed my attention, and it's really nice to read something a little bit fresh that you don't always encounter especially in like some of the Western comics, to be completely blunt and honest. Well, I'm going to get ready and then we can go, okay, and that's Felix. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the underscore Eric's98, and today we are investigating a crime scene. We'll see what we can find. And of course, someone has their own YouTube channel. They are late. And of course, there's Eric and Cody. And, oh, these are my two buddies. And two more are on their way. And they're such slowpokes. Come on, boys, say hi to them. Say hi to my 20 subscribers. Hi. Finally, they are here. Hey, sorry for the wait. Had to finish my chores. Are you recording? It's okay. We just arrived. You better get me right, eh? The girls watching will give you more likes thanks to me. What are you saying? Girls, he's not worth it. What did you say? Nothing. Just, I'm sure that if I record the dog, my subscribers would like it more. Hey! Dog equals more subscribers. Gotcha. Are you saying the girls don't like me? I'm sure many would be interested in me, says Felix. Really? I've never heard any girl talk about Felix. What the hell do you know? Whistles the Ghostbusters song. Oh, wait. I know which girls love him. My mother, my sisters, and Coco love you very much. Reality bump. Most horror stories avoid the phone. David, go to hell. Dog gets the attention again. Did you guys see that? She grabbed her tail. I should have brought my doggy too. So cute. She's the best girl. Felix, slightly jealous of the dog, I guess. So they start to go a little bit further. We know the way, right? We could get lost. Don't worry. According to my mum, this path leads to the crime scene. Oh, and did she tell you anything else about the murder or the curse? She doesn't know anything about a curse. Oh well, I'll have to search that by myself. But she did say, uh, but she was on the murder investigation. What? What? She didn't tell you until now? Unfortunately, as a cop, she sometimes has to deal with dead bodies, and she doesn't like telling me stuff about that. Also, she doesn't like the idea of me being here. So, not a word about this. Please. Oh, don't worry. Our lips are sealed. Not a word. Thanks. All save the person who was recording the thing. Now, let's see what I wrote about the topic. If I don't write things down, I might forget them right away. As for her investigation, police saw the corpse had multiple wounds from the fight and a large wound where its heart is. The wound that killed him? It seems so. But I'm telling you, my mum is a cop, not a medical examiner. That would have been post mortem or who knows what. She also told me what the witness said and saw. Apparently, she didn't see her companion and the demon fighting. She only saw the final scene when the victim was already dead. At first, she was in shock, only able to repeat one sentence, trembling. It was a demon. He wanted to eat me. Eh? Like in a TV show? How scary! So cool. There's Eric. It sounds like a bad horror movie. Alcohol? A little. Yes, I knew it. Felix thinking he's got it all. Wait. Only because she drank a little, now she's imagining things? Those don't have to go together. Do you really think the demon theory makes more sense? That's stupid. All paranormal stuff seems stupid to you. This is my theory about what happened. After a really wild party, a boy and a girl went into the woods to do we know what. They are surprised by what supposed demon, or who really was just a murderer. The girl manages to run away because her companion fights the murderer, but she's worried about her partner, so she returns. When she gets back, she discovers the whole scene and finds him dead. The murderer then flees. The girl is in shock and drunk and must have confused a lot of things, not to mention that it was dark and not much could be seen. What I don't understand is why the murderer ran away and left the girl alive. Like, I would have killed her. That way I won't leave any witnesses. No idea, according to the investigation. It was a settling of scores between gangs. The victim belonged to one. But it is indeed weird that he didn't finish the job, so to speak. And the strange events don't end there. For example, the witness swears that the killer was small, like a kid, and that he had horns and a tail, and hence the demon, I suppose. Maybe I imagined it. See? Explain to me how can she be sure sure she saw something that imagine was only imagining it. She thinks she saw something, but that doesn't mean she did. But it isn't. But isn't it strange that someone small could beat someone bigger, especially if it was a kid? Unless it's something supernatural. David and Eric. Sigh. This is the crime scene. You can see another weird thing about the case. There's Cody. What the? Whoa. Ooh, I think I'm going to end up leaving this on a cliffhanger. My goodness. A detective story? Somewhat. The main character, David, is sort of like into the supernatural, and we get to see his friends. It almost reminds me a little bit like Mystery Inc. in some parts, like the Scooby Doo adventures, but slightly different. Now, are these supernatural events actually supernatural, or are they something else? Hmm. Lalins curse. What the? Whoa. Are those scratches? And we see the scratch marks. Though it could have just been an animal. Let's see. They look like from an animal, a bear perhaps. Are there any bears in Galicia? No idea. What about a wolf? Maybe it was a werewolf. Are you serious? From Felix? Or maybe she fought the ears and horns. That could also explain the tail. Also, aren't werewolves supposed to be extremely strong? Even a small one could be any human. Of course, that theory makes much more sense. Thanks. Don't be mad if your theory doesn't fit together. Those scratches could have been done earlier. The witness affirms the scratches were caused by the fight. Okay. Felix getting poked. Weren't you supposed to be on my side? Hey, it's not my fault. And you stop it now. Don't know. There's something I've been thinking for a while. Something doesn't make sense. If the demon really wanted to eat the couple, why isn't there any evidence of that? Call me crazy. I think it's weird. Why not take the body and eat it? True. Well, I don't trust the witness. This is harder than I thought. So I was thinking that maybe. Ooh. Blood. The dog barking. Why are you shouting? You okay? Yeah. But there's no need in the shouting. I found blood. You scared us. The dog barking, Coco. How hypersensitive you are. You only need a sign saying, like, we're here, come over here, kill our demon. Yeah. Don't exaggerate. No one's gonna come. Coco, easy. I just wanted to look at what? This. Hmm. Really? I almost had a heart attack because of this. It looks like bird poop. It could be werewolf. Subscribe to my channel for more blood. For more. You are an idiot. And of course, the battery. Give me that. No, wait, you're gonna break it. Okay, I'll stop, but give it, give me back my cell phone. Come on. Stop you two. You know, it'd be nice to have a new phone. Don't be an asshole. By the way, huh? There, yay. Where is David? He's not here. Things progress. David! Where are you? If you're dead, say it. Talk about stupid things. Here. He's fine. Here, where? It came from here. It came from there. There he is. How dare you go on your own without saying anything? We thought the demon had taken you already, dude. Coco ran away when she heard you yelling, and I had to go after her. Oh. I got scared because my mum also said something else. What? After she told me about the murder, she said that there are more things that usually happen in the forest. So we also know that she was drinking at the time. I don't want to see you in the forest, especially at night. Besides the murderer, there also besides the murder, there have also been disappearances. So stay away from the forest. Fuck. And you say that now? How scary. How about we leave now? I think we've seen what we had to see. Ah, come on. Don't make such a fuss. It's not even dark yet. And we're not that deep into the forest. I'm with Cody. I don't want to get grounded by my mum. I love that. The comic is fun adventure like a world of horror game. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Romeo. Coco, what are you doing? Stop it. Scratch, scratch, scratch. But but it's true, there's not much to see. We'd better leave. That's right. Besides, there's something that but we don't know exactly what happened, and the bet that doesn't matter anymore. Oh, it's obvious that nothing paranormal happened here, so you better be picking up the broom, Dave. Felix is desperate to win the bet. I'm not cleaning anything. We'll say it's a tie, and that's it. But I want to know what happened. Stop it! Let me speak for fuck's sake. Did he just swear? We annoyed him too much. Sorry, but I've been trying to say something for a while. You're not letting me. I wanted to say that I've been feeling that someone is watching us. I don't like it, so that's why I ask you, please, let's leave. Aren't you imagining things? You're kidding, right? I'm not. It's true. Well, that's what I think at least. Well, yeah, we'd better go. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to stay a bit longer. Then you stay by yourself. Fine. I don't have any problem with that. You're all talk and no balls. Looking forward to that already. You think? I'll even do a live stream just so you know. You'll see. David, is there something wrong? Coco dug up this thing and she won't let it go. Oh, I think I'm going to have to come back and do another live stream covering a little bit more of Lalins' curse because this is wow. She doesn't. She stopped biting it. Let's open it. Throw it away. It stinks. Rip. The look in David's eyes. Yeah. I think this is going to be left on a cliffhanger. Well, depending on how early or late you've come in on the live stream, Would you like the next live stream to cover a little bit more in regards to Lalins' curse when it comes to the Webtoon readings? And don't forget to leave it in the comment section. And a big thanks to everyone who made it. Author's notes, Oreo. You may be wondering, what is this? This is an Oreo. Oh, wow. A typical granary from the northwest Iberian Peninsula built in wood or stone, built on stilts ending in flat saddlestones to stop rodents. That's interesting. All right. So now we get to see some of the characters. This is Felix, who's 14. Let me guess. I probably like this episode and follow the author. Oh, that was incredible. Well, David is David is Lalin. More Layland's curse. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Romeo. Um, a big thanks to everyone who made it to the live stream. I definitely appreciate it. And no doubt, I can certainly see that someone would like to see me cover more of Leyland's Curse, and that's Omeo, who's also a subscriber to this channel, and not one that I get to catch up with. Um, but you know what? It's really good to catch up with some subscribers who I haven't seen for a while or commented on the channel. And I know I do have more, like, to. Well, actually, you know what? Seeing I'm done with this, I might give a bit of a review on just the first 5 episodes of Leyland's Curse. Now, I know I've read through the first 10 episodes of Uriah once again, and I really enjoyed going back to it and also just looking for the little clues of what's happening in that horror story. Now, with the supernatural and the Leyland's Curse, I must admit, it really is an interesting story with the things sort of like around David, who wants to be like the supernatural investigator. Of course, meeting some of his friends, such as Felix, Eric, Cody, whoever else I happen to miss in the story. Or so for Leyland's Curse, out of 10, just out of those first 5 episodes, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. And to where it left off in this cliffhanger, um, yeah, no doubt that 7.5 out of 10 will probably end up maybe going to an 8 later on. I'll see what happens. But it it does really grab your attention. I know I've also been covering the Wayne Family Adventures on the channel, but I'll be doing that again tomorrow. So I've got plans for that tomorrow. But I really needed to catch up with just the normal Webtoon stories. And being able to come back to do this, it was really worth it. So thanks again to all who made it to the channel, from Ed Brewer, who turned up earlier, of course, Omeo, and no doubt, Omeo definitely wants to see more of Leyland's Curse covered on the channel. Well, until then, let's keep it colorful and have yourself an awesome day.